Hey guys, welcome to YouTube. This is our New Year's edition, and I have somebody very special with us today, Jenna.
I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so
Spending
much.
New Year's with you.
We're so excited because we're going to
Thank
just
you.
be talking some girl talk, what we're thankful for. We just had Christmas, which we'll get into.
Yep.
And we have the New Year coming up, so we're going to have some predictions later on in the show about what we think 2024.
Happen.
Are we talking brunettes? Are we talking blondes? Long, short, mid-length? Me too.
Where I'm seeing things going.
Me too, me too. So let's just start. I'm so excited to talk to you because we just had this whole year go by so quick.
I was here last year, and you were not.
Yes, I was not.
You spent 2023 being a new mom, which is so exciting.
Yes.
So I'm so glad I got to come back, catch up with you guys. But to be here and celebrating the holiday season with you guys is awesome. And the year with you guys has been phenomenal. Just the growth and being able to reach women in such an impactful way of wearing hair and the options that you have and how fun it can be. Because it can be daunting if you're unfamiliar with it.
Oh, totally. It could be traumatizing for some women. When you're starting out wearing wigs and you've never tried a wig on before, especially for women who are going through hair loss or even cancer, something so traumatic, and then they have to get into something that they've never even dabbled in.
Absolutely. They feel like it's their only option, and then it's so daunting. There's so much information, a lot of bad information, and there's a lot of bad wigs also, which you don't want to put a bad wig on for your first one, which is what I tell women. I'm like, don't judge wigs off a bad experience.
Yeah.
Just like anything, you have to find your style. You have to find what you're comfortable in and what makes you confident.
Yeah. Well, you kind of changed the game with one of the wigs. I'm going to talk about it, Ignite.
Miss Ignite.
Oh.
I love her.
She looks so good on you too. And I think a lot of women, I think when you see that type of wig like on a mannequin or something, they're like, I don't know if that would be me.
Yep.
But once you put her on, it's a game changer.
I fell in love instantly, and that was really like the style that made me fall in love with wigs, because it was like instant confidence when I put it on. I was like, I recognized myself again, and I felt so good, and then it made me just want to explore other styles.
Yeah. Okay, so we had a funny conversation before this video.
Which one?
You showed me a picture of you and your husband, of you younger.
Are we gonna clip it in?
Do you want us to?
Yeah.
I think we should, just to give the context of this conversation. So you were an emo girl. You had the short hair. Like, explain that haircut to us.
So basically, it was like a backwards mullet.
Yeah.
And I would spike the back up. I would blow dry and spike it up, and then I would hit it with the Got To Be.
Oh yeah. You have to get the Got To Be.
Hit it, and then I put a headband in it to fly it up. Spray it again, and I would straighten that thing.
Oh, but that was the style then, and you looked good in it too.
But you know what? It's Ignite.
It is.
It basically is Ignite.
That's why I brought it up.
It's styled differently, but I've always loved that dramatic side bang and then the volume and the short back.
A little bit of change though throughout your year.
She's my polished emo days. Yes.
Definitely polished, and you went blonde too, because in that picture, it was jet black, right?
Yes, and you know, honestly, that's really another reason why I fell in love with Ignite was my ability to wear such a blonde color without damaging my hair, because my real hair won't handle it.
Right.
It would always end up that brassy
and it's
yellow.
So expensive too. Like,
Ignite is cheaper than one hair appointment for me, and it lasts for months with daily wear. So it was an investment, and it actually came out cheaper.
Yeah.
And I have better volume with Ignite. I have better color with Ignite. And I get compliments every time I go out.
Yeah, and a good hair day every day.
I absolutely love it.
So what made you start wearing wigs? Like, what was that change for you?
So my grandmother had thin hair. My mom had thin hair. My dad, my brothers are all bald. It was not good. Like, I knew, like at a very young age, like I'm never going to have thick, beautiful hair. And whenever I was 18, I had my first little spell of like alopecia areata, where I kind of lost it right here in the front, and I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
And it would come back, and then it was just this waves. So it was just kind of like I was living my life in waves of like,
too.
Maybe next month I'll feel good about my hair, maybe I won't, but I never felt great about it.
Yeah.
It was just like how much.
And I'm sure your confidence level is just up and down all the time. You're always worried if people are noticing.
Yeah, and then you're damaging it, because I'm teasing it to make it look like I have more. I'm hairspraying it, it's breaking off.
Yeah.
But my grandmother always wore wigs growing up, and so it was normal for me.
Yeah.
Like, go over, you see grandma's hair on the table, and it was just like, and she was not shy. She's just let my shoulder right off. And so I think a lot of my confidence stems from that, to seeing a woman just absolutely own it. But also, it wasn't a foreign idea to me, but I had never found that style that I loved that made me feel so good.
No, we love that, because there's so many women out there too that have kind of dabbled in wigs but haven't found that perfect style.
Right.
And that's what I think is so great about your social media too, is because you do all sorts of wigs.
I do.
And different colors too. Like we saw a red one on you that, oh,
I fell in love with red
girl,
right here in this studio with Miss Pretty Please in fiery copper.
So gorgeous on you. And you would have never thought either, right?
No, and I think that's the really fun thing. You explore different styles and you get to wear something in an instant that you're like, I would have never actually done that at a salon or on my own.
It's all stepping outside of your comfort zone and just kind of trying new things, which is kind of brings me to the new year that we're going into. Some of our predictions, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, which I think we agree, right?
I think so.
I think we're gonna go with mid-length, beige blonde.
That's what I believe. And you know, I really think a lot of that is stemming from women really embracing their natural hair as well. They're tired of bleaching it. They're tired of the damage. They're tired of these salon appointments that are so hard to get. They're so expensive. So being able to have that option of throw it on and you're out the door. Wigs
for me, helping other women kind of realize the kind of power they have when it comes to wigs. It's almost like an accessory. It's just like putting on your clothes, your pants, your cute shoes, your earrings, your eyelashes, and you put your wig on and you're out the door.
Different.
And you look amazing every time.
Every time. It's ready when you are.
It's so fun.
I love it.